All right, what's going on, everyone? We got another trailer reaction here for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. And it's a sequel, obviously, to 28 Years Later, 28 Weeks Later, and 28 Days Later. And 28 Years Later just came out like 6 months ago or something like that. That's exciting that they filmed them back to back. I think this one is directed by Nia DaCosta. And then the last one was Alex Garland and Danny Boyle. Yeah, looks like you got the same cast. And yeah, I enjoyed the last one. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I thought the ending was kind of interesting. Hopefully this trailer will elaborate more on what exactly they were trying to say with that ending and what exactly though like who those people were that showed up at the end. Get more of their backstory maybe in this trailer. I did enjoy the way it was shot, of course. I mean, I just love the zombie genre in general. Like the shots in the last film where it was like the trail cam at night and it was like red and you saw the zombies eating all the animals and stuff. Like that stuff was creepy. It was shot well. I thought the zombie running around with a giant wiener was funny, and you get it because they're like they aren't even human anymore, so like they don't give a shit. They just run around butt ass naked. But I feel like it just takes away from some scenes because like there's some scenes with tension, and then you just see a big old wiener flopping around coming towards you, and it's just like, okay, dude, it's just that whole movie was kind of ridiculous. You know, it was scary at times, but then again, it had that Alex Garland, Danny Boyle weird comedy, like in Alex Garland's movie Men. Like at the end of that movie, spoiler for that movie, basically this guy gives birth like 15 times in a row. Like it's weird to explain. It just seems that that kind of weird humor that they have seeped into the last one. We'll see with Nia DaCosta on this one how it changes. So let's just hop in.
Trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation.
Whoa, there's people.
In fact,
Oh, not anymore.
it may not even exist at all.
I like when apocalypse shows do that. They show you the before and after.
Many of the things we
Is that
take
Ray
for
Fiennes?
granted will one day pass away.
I liked his character. Oh, there. Yep, there's the. That's the guy I was just talking about.
When that time comes, men will no longer
Kill him.
communicate.
Don't make friends with the big dick guy.
We may have
Send him away.
diseases and barbarism.
Oh my god. Yeah, these are the people who showed up.
The whole world
Like weird cult, like.
will cease to make any sense.
Where's Alfie? What the hell? They haven't showed him yet.
Look at the incredible changes we've experienced.
Oh, that was him. He had the fucking wig on.
Survived. And yet even greater changes are still to come.
Looks crazy.
Are you ready?
Okay. That actually looked pretty sweet. Also, the first movie being like a road trip movie with like this kid and his mom, you know, there has to be a lot of plot conveniences for them to survive out there because there's no way they should have, you know what I'm saying? But at least for this movie, it looks like it takes place in like one location at this bone temple. You've got this weird cult that at the end of the last movie showed up and took Alfie under their wing because he went out on his own. At first, I didn't recognize him. I was like, where is he? I don't think that's not his name in the movie, but that's the name of the actor is Alfie Williams or something. So I'm just calling him Alfie. Yeah, I was like, where is he? But then I saw he had a wig on. I was like, oh, okay, there he is. Looks like this cult is training him in their weird ways, whatever they've got going on. We saw some people that were like tied up and being tortured. And then it looked like Ray Fiennes' character was maybe because the giant dude in the last movie, he like would shoot him with the arrows to sedate him, and that's how he would control him. And in the trailer, it looked like he didn't even need to shoot him with the arrows, so it looks like maybe the monsters are evolving. You know, I was just roasting the big dick guy, but if he like turns out to be some kind of like he starts like getting his humanity back and becomes some kind of like weird anti-hero in the story and helps take out this cult or something, to give him a pass, but just don't focus on his dick so much. I want to take this shit seriously, and no one takes penises seriously. Okay, like I can tell you, no one takes them seriously. So just stop it. Stop that. Ray Fiennes' character, I think, was the best part of the last movie because his character was one of those misunderstood. There was a certain story about him that was told to Alfie, but once he found out that it was actually, it was the opposite of what people were saying he was doing. So as a character, he's more endearing, and I'm curious to see because in the trailer, it just seems like he's just hanging around his little bone structures there. So I wonder if at some point, if there's ties between him and that cult, and then he has to go in there at some point and maybe save Alfie. Maybe Alfie becomes like their leader or some crazy stuff. And again, I think having Nia DaCosta direct is exciting. Alex Garland is still writing it, so I'm curious to see where the direction goes. Obviously, like it still looks like the way it's shot and everything looks very similar, but there's going to be some. You can already tell from the trailer there's gonna be some different direction, and I hope they focus more on the horror aspect stuff and not really the horror comedy, dark comedy kind of stuff. I want a full on horror zombie film like the original kind of was. So let me know down below. Did you see the trailer for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe. Peace.